Hey, what's up, guys? I'm here to give you a rather unceremonious example of if you had to clean a combat knife with gun cleaning materials. I know all my knife guys are really going to hate me for this one, but it's got extended KBAR Mark II fighting knife, U.S. military issue, and I'm going to go ahead and get this cleaned for you. So we got some basic crap from Walmart. We got Hops number 9 Gun Medic, quick fix, and we got Remington Rust Preventative Moisture Guard Rem Oil, which is what I use for my firearms as well. And we're going to go ahead and open up this Vornado gun cleaning tool set. I'm not going to be very ceremonious with it. I'm just going to get right to it. And get in there as quick as I can. I'm not trying to have Sunday dinner with my knife. I'm just trying to clean it. So I'm not going to sit around talking in your face like a lot of the other YouTube guys will. Because I know we all have shit to do, right? Probably take this watch off. Probably be a good idea. And get another puff of my cigarette. Smoking's a bad habit. Do as I say, not as I do. Alright. So we got a t-shirt we're going to use as a rag. Again, do as I say, not as I do. You can get a microfiber cloth for really cheap at Walmart or Dollar General or wherever. T-shirt works fine. If somebody says a t-shirt works fine, they've never been in a combat situation. You know, if someone says a t-shirt does not work fine, they have not been to combat. Now, we got this open. We don't give a shit about the soft brush right now. We will later. The hook doesn't matter. That's for guns. Wire brush. Rusty knife. Apply. That's simple to begin with, and be careful with your hands. Don't cut yourself. Don't be an idiot. Just take some microscopic amount of material off the blade, and just like you're shaving your face, you can already see the rust. Just like you're shaving your face, and you beat the hair out of the razor. Same thing. Just beat the rust out of the brush that you're using. And really, it's serviceable still, but I like to keep my shit extra fucking clean. Yeah? And you can go with the grain and against the grain. I like to go hold it, firm hold on the knife, and just go away from it, because that's the way it's sharpened. But KBARs are sharpened both ways at 20 degrees. And just keep once overing it. Once we get all the initial rust off. Once we get all that initial rust off the blade, you can see it's got a sheen to it now. Alright, once you get that initial rust off there, all you're simply going to do is apply your lube of choice. So I got the Gun Medic here. And just apply it and brush it. Same way. No reason to change up on none of that. No good reason to. If you had a reason. Some people like mineral oil, some people like vegetable oil, even though it smells like shit after it sits in a sheath for a while if you're not in a combat situation. You know, some people like their different shit for different reasons, and I don't mind that. They can do what they want. I'm going to do what I want. And the reason I use gun cleaning stuff is it saves money. I don't have to worry about... I'm going to get a better angle. I don't have to worry about spending money on knife cleaning shit and gun cleaning shit when I already got gun cleaning shit. So I just wanted to do a quick fix demonstration to anybody who might not qualify for a gun license, but they still want to defend themselves in the midst of this coronavirus pandemic that we're having currently as of July 2020. And just beat that rust out of the fucking weapon. And then we're going to get deeper in there as well. Don't worry. Switch hands. Continue to beat the rust out of the weapon. And don't bring your knuckles too close to the blade. It's kind of a idiot proof there. The further away you can be from the blade, the better. And never cut towards yourself is all. A lot of golden rules. But again, I break all of them. Do as I say, right? And this is a false blade on the back, but it's still sharp. It'll still cut. And it will kill. Believe me that. The reason the KBAR is so big is because at any point in the body, it'll reach a fatal organ. It'll create a fatal wound channel. At any given location. This blade is, what's the word for it? It's the fucking word for it. Inserted forcefully into one's body, stabbed or pierced. It's gonna kill. You see, we're looking a lot nicer here. Yeah. I'm just gonna keep once-ing it over. Keep getting that new sheen on there. Make her look pretty. And then we're gonna get the gun oil. And we're gonna clean some of the rust off the guard. Some of that rusty dust. Like, I'm being careful here. I'm making sure to keep the blade oriented away from my body. Because if I slip, I have a little room for a mistake. As long as I'm keeping that business end away from my body. Notice now at the bottom on this side, it's still dark. On the bottom on that side, you got a little sheen. That's what you want. You can see that US made Ontario Knife Company. Let's see if I can get it to focus on it. Come on. It don't want to focus, but it says US Ontario. Mark II fighting knife, that's all it is. It's KBAR. Just gonna keep once-ing it over. And I'm going to do it start to finish with no bullshit. I'm not going to sit here and tell you bullshit information that's a lie. I'm not going to try to sell you any products. A lot of advertising companies and shit for guns and knives and fishing magazines, hunting magazines, and shit, they'll try to sell you shit. I'm not going to try to sell you nothing. I'm going to tell you the truth. Whatever brand it is, as long as it's gun oil or oil that's for metal, it'll work. Hell, motor oil. I've seen a guy in Africa on a security contract. Democratic Republic of the Congo, which was a formerly war-torn area. They had a cached weapon underground. So they dug up an AK out of the mud. It was like 40, 80 years old. Right? Poured motor oil all over it, racked it, and it ran through mags like a champ. So, weapons will take a beating and keep on taking. And if you're a real person that uses those weapons, you don't care how pretty it looks. You care about if it kills. Case in point. Now, I'm going to do something here. I got to take my sheath off. Ladies, don't get too excited. They ain't coming all the way off. And I am spoken for by a nice girl in Venezuela. And she is going to immigrate to the United States. And I've already seen her a couple times. Now, back to business. As soon as I get that hole, back to business. I reckon that's good enough. So, I'm gonna resheath the blade so I don't fucking hurt myself. And I'm gonna clean the glass breaking portion. And now, since I'm not working near the blade, I can really get in there and beat the rust out of the weapon, you know? And it's okay if your wireframe brush looks like that, as long as it's still got metal on it. You get that metal to metal contact and get all that rust off the weapon, you're good to go. You get in the sheath here too, any rust residue that got in there. That can even be wiped off with a finger. And now I want to go upwards, just against the grain of the metal. And this little bolt here is attached to the tang. It's a rat tail tang, but KBAR knives are tough. If you're killing somebody, if you're fighting with it, it's good enough, trust me. Worry more about training than what kind of knife you got, believe me there. And she's already clean enough. Alright? She's already plenty clean. I'm just going to get her a little bit cleaner. So we're going to go ahead and use that gun medic. And we're going to get in there. Let that soak into a little bit, spread it out. Get the excess rust out of the brush. And then get this side. Give it a check. Looking good in the neighborhood. Switch hands. We're going to go against it. As if we're sharpening it, kind of. Notice I'm going to get far away on the false blade here. It is a false blade, but it still kills. You want to be careful with all your sharp edges. Alright. And then we're just going to give it a once over, give it some shine. And she's really going to shine after I run the rag over her. Now she's shining up nicely. Same thing, other side. Straighten out some of these bristles. Get some music on too. I do not and am not associated with the Beatles in any way. I'm just listening to the music. Gonna run the same thing on the other side. I'll do the false blade last. Holy roller, you got. He a joker, he just do what he please. Alright. Shisha he got, Trojan football he got, Boogie finger he got, Coca-Cola he got. I know you, and you know me. One thing I can tell you is you got to be free. Come together right now over me. Gotta come back on this side and really grind that rust out that was on there, or anything. Just gonna get far away from the blade. Really once over it. Put the blade down and really work in there. Same thing on this side, really. Let's take a look. See how we're looking. Gotta be real careful with that blade. Real careful. Nice and slow. 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 And there she is, all cleaned up. I didn't even have to use the rust prevention, but I'm going to spray it all over it and give it a final once over. Gonna straighten out those bristles. Do a little scrub-a-dub-dub real quick, and then put the rust prevention on it. Got her all purdied up in Minecraft. Again, you want to cover your hand and your wrist and wipe it real cool and real slow. You do not want to hurt yourself or anyone else unless you intend to, if they're an enemy of the state of the United States of America, etc., etc. You know. I have only used this weapon to inflict damage on the Taliban, Al-Qaeda, ISIS, etc., etc. on my time in the military. It'll treat you good, and you don't need no fucking gun license. You treat it good, it'll treat you good, I promise. Got her all purdied up. And then, rust prevention. That's the last thing. So, that's going to be, where is it? The Remington oil. It's a good brand. Good for guns, too. I'm really going to let that rust prevention get in there. All over. Let that soak in it. Stops the rust from spreading. And let it get wet. That's the thing about rust prevention, is you really want to let it soak for a little while. So let that sit about 5 or 10 minutes. Listen to another song. That'll be it. Let's see. Nope. I don't want to listen to Hey Jude. Yeah, that'll work. It's the start of the season. Boom, boom, boom. Everything's high. In the time, give it to me easy. And let me try with pleasured hands to take you in the sun. Promised land to show you everyone. It's the time of the season for loving. What's your name? Who's your daddy? It's like me. As you take us anytime to show you what you need to live. Tell it to me slowly, what is what I really want to know. It's the time of the season for loving. thumb on the front guard can help you with slipping. If you put your thumb on the front guard, you're not going to let your right hand slip, so you just got to worry about your left. So get a tight grip on the brush that you're attacking the weapon with to get that rust off. What's your name? Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? It's like me. As you take every time to show you what you need to live. Tell it to me slowly. Tell me why. I really want to know. It's that time of the season for love. Pretty bad. Just a soldier and his weapon, or marine, or mailman, or sailor, doesn't matter who, doesn't matter what brand. But it's just you and the weapon, bro. Or sister, I don't discriminate, sex. But it's brother or sister, there's two genders, that's it. YouTube probably gonna hate that one if they watch that long. Ever since Google bought YouTube, they've been hardly based. Now I'm gonna run the knife against the brush, and like as if I were sharpening it to get the tip and other things, and the false blade. And look at that shine. Shine don't lie. Just gonna keep doing that there, running the knife against the brush. As if I were sharpening. Down there. There we go. I'm stupid. I'm slow, but I ain't that slow. But you don't gotta be that fast to get them rings, so I'll take it however I can get it. Whether it be the easy or the hard way. Now she's ready for a wipe down, final wipe down. I'm gonna resheath it maybe, depending on how slippery she feels after that. That's depending, big depending. Think I might be able to get a hold on her. Yeah, I'll get a hold on her. Remember to be below that guard. You want to be below that guard. That guard is what saves your hand. All right, nice and slow, wipe it up. And nice and slow, wipe it up. She's all pretty now. Yeah, she wants to cut too. Gotta be real careful. She wants to cut. It's bad for the leather. It's bad for the leather. Horrible for the leather itself. but it's a plain sheath. I'm gonna get a United States Marine Corps style sheath. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get some rust prevention in there. And just that way. She's nice. And now she's got a nice edge. And that's it.